Hello my beautiful YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hello everyone! This is the first video I uploaded in my reaction video channel, which is the Low Vision Mom Reacts, and now I would like to share it with you guys here in my main channel.
Today I'm going to be reacting to some blind and low vision TikToks.
Blindness is a spectrum and tends to be more like these simulations. Here we have a pretty severe cataract that makes everything very blurry.
I definitely tend to agree with this video. I really like how he goes into that blindness is a spectrum.
This is the continuation of previous video. Enjoy! People keep asking how I drive as someone who is blind.
Who am I kidding, guys? I'm completely blind. I cannot drive. You do not want blind people driving the streets.
I get that question a lot too. People ask me, how do you drive? And I say, I don't drive. You definitely wouldn't want me driving on the streets. It would be terrifying. It would be terrifying for me. It would be terrifying for anybody around me, anybody driving on the streets. Like, it would be terrifying because I wouldn't be able to see well enough to drive. I have driven cars in like empty parking lots and empty fields, but I have not driven a car on a busy road with any other people around me because it would just be extremely dangerous and I would probably cause a wreck. And by the way, when I have driven a car, I have run over bushes. So I wouldn't trust me because I wouldn't want to run over any people or kids or anything because that would be scary. But yeah, no, I don't drive. That was funny. But yeah, that she's like pretending that she was gonna go drive. That was hilarious. I was going, wait a second, how do you drive if you're blind? Like, she looks like she's getting ready to go drive this car. Like, please don't drive this car, please. and then she's like, I'm just kidding, guys, I can't see. So good for her. That was amusing. It was very informative and funny at the same time. So yay.
Most blind people can still see something. So here's an example of how I see things. This is what it looks like to cross the street from my perspective. I don't have a blind spot, I got mostly blind spots, and I only see a little bit at a time and nothing is clear. Here's what it's like to shop for snacks. I see shapes and colors but can't make out the packaging unless I'm already familiar with it and my face is practically touching it, which I ain't trying to do because of, COVID. This is just a simulation, so my actual vision is going to vary from what you see on camera. First, I only see out of my left eye, so that's why there's only one hole for you guys to look through. Second, I don't see black around my field of vision. There's just nothing there because I've never had a full field of vision, and I guess I just can't even conceptualize black with that part of my eye or my brain. And third, I have nystagmus, so my pinhole likes to move around a lot, and it's hard to get it to stay in the same place. And finally, I don't even have central vision, so my pinhole isn't even in the center to begin with. Even though I can technically see, I'm still blind.
That was extremely relatable for me. Extremely relatable. I definitely, when she was showing the simulation of how she like crosses the street, that's how I feel a lot of the times. When I'm looking out at the street, I only feel like I can see directly in front of me, and I feel like my vision is so blurry that sometimes I'm like so focused directly on what's in front of me that I'm not even looking at really what's around me. I also don't have depth perception, so it's extremely hard to be able to tell where curbs are, which is when canes are helpful. But yeah, although I may be able to see like a curb, I may not be able to tell, hey, that curb goes down. So there are times where I'm like extremely cautious when I'm taking steps off of a curb. And then when I cross the street, I've had a lot of people like yell at me because I don't I don't like, you know how you're supposed to look right and look left or whatever before you cross the street? I don't do that because I'm mostly listening for the traffic around me. But because I've been yelled at by people to look right and look left before I cross the street, I now fake that I look right and I look left, but I can't see anything. So it really doesn't help me a whole lot. It helps me more to be able to listen for traffic coming from either direction. When she was talking about like looking for snacks in the grocery store on like aisles and only being able to tell if she saw the label and if it had certain colors on it, that is again how I do a lot of my shopping. And it's only if I know what a label looks like. So if I have no idea what I'm looking for, I will either ask somebody for help or I will pick everything up and look at it. She said that she doesn't like to do that because of COVID, but I do. I will pick things up and I will look at it and then I will put it back down, and I'll pick something up and look at it and put it back down. And if I get to a point where I need help, I go and ask for help. And that's really how I do that. I'm not above asking for help, and I'm not too shy or embarrassed to ask for help, but that has come with many, many years of growing my self-confidence and taking acting so that I would have more confidence in myself. So that video was just extremely relatable. I don't see black either. It's just blurry. It's like looking through a cloud. Like imagine looking through a cloud and then try to pick like a hole in that cloud that you can actually see a little bit better through, and just trying to look through that little hole. So that is pretty much how I see. But yeah, I also have nystagmus, so my eyes also jump around, so my holes kind of jump back and forth too. So yeah, it was just extremely relatable. Extremely relatable.
What do my contacts really look like? Let's find out. So, as you can see, my eyes are already so red this morning. And this is how I take them out. They just fall out. Ow. And see, they are ginormous and they're hard.
Oh. Okay. I like that. I actually used to have contacts just like that. Where they were really big and really hard plastic. I can't remember when I had them, if it was before my artificial cornea. It might have been before I had my artificial cornea put in my right eye. But I had contacts just like that. But I had to take them out with a plunger, so I don't know how she did it with her hands and they just fell out. Mine didn't do that. I had to actually pop them out of my eye. But my eyes again are different shapes. Because of the surgeries I had, they aren't the normal shapes of eyes. So like this one is extremely bumpy. It's been described to me as looking like somebody took a bite out of a hard-boiled egg. And that's what my left eye looks like. I'm not sure what my right eye looks like. I think my right eye is smoother. But either way, like I wasn't able to just like pull the contact out because it would get stuck to my eye. So I actually put it in with my finger and I took it out with a plunger because it would get suction to my eye. So, but I've actually worn contacts like that before, so I was really excited about that. But my contacts that I wear now, I only wear one contact over my artificial cornea because it's a bandage contact lens. And it just protects the artificial cornea because it's plastic from getting things in it and getting infections. So it also makes my eye feel more comfortable. So I only wear a bandage contact lens and it's a soft lens. And I do have trouble putting them in, so I do have my dad help me put them in. There was a point where I could put them in myself, but then I stopped wearing them for a year and I got out of the practice of it. And so now my dad helps me put them in again. Hopefully, eventually, I will be able to do it on my own again, and I won't stop wearing them again, so I won't forget how to do it. But mine are soft now, and they're just like normal soft contacts that pretty much anybody can wear. they do have a little bit of a prescription to them, but it's only like a +6, which is like if you go in the grocery store and you get reading glasses, they're like +3s or whatever, I think is the highest you can get. Mine are +6 because I need to be able to see a little more up close. When you get +6s, they do take away from your ability to see far away more, but I don't really need to see far away anyway because I can't really see far away. So yeah, that doesn't really matter to me as much as being able to see up close matters. So anyway, we are getting close to the end here. I think we only have one more, so I'm gonna play it. Oh, that's just adorable. I've actually seen that one before, and I love it so much. It's a video of a little girl putting on glasses and being able to see for the first time, like her family members standing around her and just kind of the world around her. And it melts my heart because I'm a big softie and I can relate. I think that it would be so incredible as a small child to not be able to see the people that are talking to you or that take care of you and love you and that are near you, and then just one day being able to put glasses on and then suddenly your whole world is in focus and you can see the people around you that are talking to you and caring for you, and you can see the things in the world that you haven't been able to see up until that point. I think it would be incredible for an adult to have that happen to them as well. But I love kids, and it's just adorable. I love that video. I have seen it before, but it just melts my heart. So I love it.
Make sure you hit the bell so you can see more of my reaction videos. Thank you.
That is all of the reaction videos that I have for today. I hope you liked this video. I really enjoyed making it, so if you guys did like it, make sure you leave a thumbs up because I would love to make some more of these if y'all really like it and want to see more. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I do a lot of videos about my own life and what I can see and what my son is able to see. So make sure you subscribe if you want to keep up with us. And yeah, I appreciate y'all so much and thank you for all of your support. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Blind Pineapple Production, yeah!